Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Milwaukee Bucks have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Boston Celtics. Who will be the king of the East? The answer coming up next.
Tonight, the stakes are at their highest. A trip to the NBA Finals on the line. Get ready to sit back and enjoy Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Kate Cunningham out there with Harper. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's Flagg, and it's Grant in at the 5. And for Boston, Denny Avdia out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Shepard. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Stanley in at the center position. Taking a look at Boston, they've been extended to the brink, but the finals remain just 1 win away. As a player, how hard is it to keep your focus in an atmosphere like this?
Well, BA, you feel the energy from your fans for sure. But you've worked so hard all season to get to this point. Almost nothing can distract you from your goal.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Pass to Grant. Grant with a screen on Coulibaly. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harper. They get it again. Second chance shot. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Now Coulibaly. Good D by Williamson.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Down low. Pass to Harper. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And that one's good. Flag.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Graham. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw, no good. Sinks the second. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Flagg. Shot clock at 6. Grant with a screen on Coulibaly. Here's Flagg outside. And that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there, off the double clutch.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Cunningham against Abdia. Pass to SGA. Here's Shepard. Fires from deep. Buries it from three.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Now here's Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. In the third spot, Cade Cunningham.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
So it's Boston now. Pass to Stanley. To the middle. Here's Shepard. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Cunningham outside. 14 feet away. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Stanley. Off the outside. The three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, I like it when Cunningham's looking to score. That puts the defenses into some tough position.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham, has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
And here's Shepard for three. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Shepard's got 8 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Grant. Grant with a screen on Koulibaly.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Salon, he's checked in for Boston. Holland, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, SGA. Out to the wing. Pass to Shepherd. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they pick up 2. Stanley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Harper. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Grant the pass to Cunningham. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Well, he's always on the hunt. Cunningham's next shot is never far off.
SGA, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Shepherd. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, they pick off the pass. To the inside. Here's Flag. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I just love to watch Cunningham orchestrate. At his size, that passing is elite.
Pass to Salon. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. And here's Grant. Grant with a screen on Coulibaly. Pass to Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Shepherd. Oh, they get a hand on it. Boston leading by 7. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Stanley. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Shoots over Harper. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Pass to Grant. Now here's Cunningham. Shoots over Shepherd. And a jumper from the wing, offline. Boston's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Outside, SGA. To the left side wing. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Boston shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Walter, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Both shots good from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Shepard. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Dylan Harper fourth. And, of course, Cade Cunningham.
And those two guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
Here's Walter. Koulibaly defending. And here's Cunningham outside. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to Young. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Koulibaly. Shoots over Walter. Boston, no good that time either. The Bucks trail by 6. Here's Harper. Grant outside. Now Cunningham. Over Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Celtics have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Out to the right wing. Here's Stanley. He's got 5. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Harper passes to Grant. And here's Cunningham. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Cunningham's got 10 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Boston with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Stanley. And it's Shepard in for Koulibaly.
What's up?
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Shepard. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Holland. For 3, DiVincenzo nails it from 3.
Definitely a volume shooter from range. DiVincenzo lurks on the perimeter looking for these openings to strike.
Now here's Young. Baseline try. Holland with a rebound. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Back to DiVincenzo. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Turner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, I like when Turner seeks out his offense like this. Great job being aggressive in close.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Flag. Uses the glass on the layup. Flag's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston out in front, up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps you out.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Flag. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Walter. Then there's Holland. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5, roaming the paint. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Celtics lead by 4. Pass to Young. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, the defense is right to challenge Young inside, but he's a persistent guy.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
And both free throws good for Young. The Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Murray Boyles. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Flag. And that one hits the back iron. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Boston. Here's Shepherd. Picked it. And he lobs it up.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Young. He's got 5. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Denny Obvious checked in for Boston. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Bucks. Boston's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Young, the pass to Avdia. Here's the pick. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Shepherd. 10 points for him. Clock at 4. The 3 ball. Holland with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Flag, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And first time out of the game called for Boston. Making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Clemens is checked in. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Albia. Here's Shepard. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. And miss after miss right now. Milwaukee's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Oh, Williamson with the throwdown.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
Celtics trail by 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And then Turner with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Boston. The Bucks also with a sub. Cunningham's checked in for Clemens. That one's no good.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And that one's good. Flag.
I just love the ball movement.
And Young has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Apia from outside. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Walter. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And he buries his first look.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
The Celtics have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Shepard, covered by Williamson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. 5th on the list, Zion Williamson.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-5 run. The open shot, Cunningham. Tries again. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
Here's Abdia. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the team.
Cunningham is double. Has the flag. There's 5 to shoot. From the arc. Boston pulls it in.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Outside Young. Ooh, he Took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Using the quickness there, Young catches defenders by surprise sometimes.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shoot 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Turner. Harper, he's checked in for the Bucks. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Williamson passes to Cunningham. Inside. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Flagg's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Left side SGA. Pass to Young. Here's Shepherd. Shoots over Walter. And the jumper is good. Shepherd's got 15. The Bucks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Milwaukee calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Celtics making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Here's Harper. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Williamson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Walter. And he banks in the layup. Walters has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
SGA deciding where to go with it. SGA doing his thing in close.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. You can see him do this time and time again.
Williamson finds Cunningham. Cunningham is doubled. Back to Williamson. Avdia with a steal. Koulibaly on the wing. No made baskets yet. Pass to Young. Unloads. And Boston again with the bucket.
Well, Young saw how the defense was going to play the pick and roll, and that was all he needed to create a score for himself.
Here's Murray Boyles, defended by Avdia. Here's Walter. Turner with a block.
Remember, Turner's led the league in blocks multiple times. I think the shooter forgot that.
Here's Murray Boyles. Oh, and Turner with a block. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Young. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Harper. Cunningham outside. Just snapped the cold streak. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Boston has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Young finds Avdia. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Cunningham against Young. Pass to Williamson. Shoots it from the high post. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Tries the spin move. And he makes it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Williamson passes to Cunningham. Cunningham attacks for 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Checked in for Boston. Shepard comes in for Trae Young. Grant's checked in for the Bucks. Flagg comes in for Walter. There's a minute 17 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Stanley. Launches a 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Here's Cunningham. It's Coulibaly with a rebound. Celtics lead by 4. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Cunningham, right side. Misses the layup.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Coulibaly. And again, Boston with the triple. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's Cunningham. He's got 13. To halt the run. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
What a series. Game 7, still up for grabs. But it was a challenging first half for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Jet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment, if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. A pivotal, deciding game. All the marbles. Kenny, you ever won all the marbles?
I was more of a jacks guy myself, and I played a little basketball too.
Well, I like a marbled steak. And you know what else I like, Ernie?
What?
Game 7.
Way to bring it back on topic, big fella. Gotta love it. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. Celtics lead by 9. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Shepard. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Stanley in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. And here's Shepard for 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Stanley. Pass to Coulibaly. And there's the screen. Down low. It's Avdia on the wing. Here's Stanley. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Stanley's got 10 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Here's Flag outside. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 17.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Count it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Bucks trail by 10. Cunningham, left side. Pass to Williamson. Over Avdia. Williamson misses. Boston's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Now here's Avdia. And here's SGA. To the inside. Grant with a steal. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. get down the floor before the defense is set.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking him.
To the paint. Here's Flag. Boston with a rebound. Stanley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Shepard. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his 4th assist in this one. And Milwaukee has possession. A 12-point game. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. From deep, Harper. Rebound, Boston. Stanley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Avdia. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Avdia's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. Pass to Williamson. Over Avdia. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Now here's SGA. He's covered closely. Here's Stanley, and the layup is good. Stanley's got 12 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Graham. Here's Flag. Koulibaly defending. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Shepard. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Grant. Grant the screen. Inside. Oh, deflected. And Boston pushing it up now. Here's Shepard. Gilgeous-Alexander picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
Well, since halftime, They've raised the defensive pressure, and now they're turning him over.
Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Flag. To the inside to get back on track. And there's a nice layup by Williamson.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Here's Stanley. Here's Shepard. Give him 23. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. Avdia. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Harper passes to Graham. Pass to Harper. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The first one falls. Salon, he's checked in for Boston. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Hollins checked in. It's both from the stripe. Boston leading by 14. Pass to Shepard. Now here's SGA. Here's Salon. Here's Stanley. He's covered by Grant. And here's Shepard for 3. Harper pulls it in.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Now Grant. Here's Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
Yeah, the way that Cunningham knifes his way inside off the dribble, it's hard not to foul him on the move.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Boston leading by 12. Pass to Salon. And here's Coulibaly. Here's Stanley. Let's go with a 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 15. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. He can take over a game.
Back to Coulibaly. Puts up a 3. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 6 assists now in the game. Bucks trail by 16. Pass to Graham. Here's Flag. Coulibaly defending. Flag missing. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Stanley, the pass to SGA. Oh, and there's the whistle. whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And that's what SGA does. He gets you in an inopportune spot.
And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Bucks trail by 17. Here's Flag. And he makes it on the layup. Flag's got 19 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Back to Koulibaly. Pass to Shepherd. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, SGA. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now. Milwaukee is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Here's Flag. Koulibaly defending. And that one's good. Flag.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Celtics lead by 13. Here's Shepherd. Give him 23. From 12 feet. Jump shot is good. Shepherd's got 8 here in this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Flag. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Koulibaly. Pass to SGA. Outside Koulibaly. Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen on Grant. Here's Salon. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. Salon, he's got 5 now.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And some changes here for the Celtics. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Stanley. Anthony Davis comes in for Koulibaly. And it's Trae Young in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Milwaukee also changing it up. Walter comes in for Harper. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Cunningham. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They led by as many as 18. Davis a screen. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Salon. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now. Bucks trail by 15. For 3, DiVincenzo. Boston with a rebound. 1:16 left in the 3rd quarter. Right wing. And here's Shepherd for 3. It falls. And now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Grab the screen. Pulls up. And another miss by Milwaukee. Celtics lead by 18. Spins. He's checked in for Davis. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Zion Williamson is checked in for Grant. Milwaukee on D. Young looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Bucks trail by 18. DiVincenzo on the wing, guarded by Young. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And here's Flag outside. Holland, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Holland's got his second basket.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
And so it's Boston in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Walter. He's out there with Cade Cunningham. Zion Williamson out there with Holland. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 4-man position. Now Young with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. It's stolen. And they're on the run. Avdia with a steal. Here's Salone. Pass to Young. Avdia outside. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Here's the break. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Cunningham. Rebound Boston. Fourth quarter still Young. Just over a minute played. Now here's Coulibaly. The D's right on him. Pass to Young from behind the arc. To the left wing. Down low. Here's Salone. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Coulibaly missing. Cunningham looking around. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Coulibaly. Here's Turner. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Bucks trail by 18. Cunningham outside. And he's doubled up Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. Walter from outside. Boston pulls it in. Avdia's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Turner. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Williamson with a screen on Coulibaly. Walter from outside. Boston pulls it in. Avdia's got rebound number 8 now. Up top, Young. There's a screen by Turner. Young, the pass to Turner. Back to Young. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Yeah, Williamson is good at owning that airspace around the rim on either end of the floor.
It's stolen by Coulibaly. Inside. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Now here's Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Holland for 3. And the Bucks miss again.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And here's Young. And the shot's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Walter. Williamson with a screen on Coulibaly. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Young. And Boston again with the bucket.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Walter from outside. Boston pulls it in.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Cunningham against Young. And stolen by Cunningham. Fast break. Here we go.
Now you see there the length that Cunningham has on the defensive end. He has a great steal to get that started.
Timeout called. Celtics.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Going with almost an entirely new group here. Stanley's checked in for Turner. Davis comes in for Avdia. SGA's checked in for Salon. And it's Shepard in for Coulibaly. Pass to Shepard. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Young. Clock at 6. Here's Shepard. The three is up. Boston again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Harper. Beyond the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Boston on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Walter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Boston leading by 22. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Young. Here he goes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. The Celtics making a switch here. Coulibaly's checked in. Cunningham's checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Durant outside. Cunningham with the ball. 4 on the clock. Pass to Harper. Takes a 3.
And I don't know why they're still shooting threes. It's not paying off for them.
And again, it's the Bucks missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Walter. Koulibaly defending. Pass to Graham. All alone. And the jumper is on the mark.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Here's Shepard. He's watched by Cunningham. And it's Shepard missing.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Here's Flagg. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Yep, that one goes. Shepard's got 13 in the second half.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Here's Flagg. And he jams it home with authority.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
There's a screen. Pass to Stanley. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Grant. The Bucks trail by 19. Cunningham outside. Now here's Grant. Here's Flagg. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Koulibaly.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
By himself. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Timeout called, Celtics. Second to present our player of the game, Reed Shepard.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Well, that Eastern Conference title is going to be theirs, thanks in large part to the work he's done tonight. If he can keep this up in the finals, look out. They'll be a tough team to beat. SGA. Outside Koulibaly. Avdia, screen on Cunningham. Here's Avdia. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, no good. And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 13-4 run. Williamson. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Shepard. And no one in the vicinity.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Cunningham. Oh, it doesn't go. Boston leading by 17. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He fires from 18. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Celtics.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And breathing a sigh of relief now. Enormous pressure coming in. It's easy to tighten up, play not to lose, but they really brought the energy. A well-deserved victory here tonight.
They had to fight and bite and scrap and claw their way through the conference finals. Just when it seemed like they might be in trouble, they turned on the afterburners. It was a tremendous effort all the way around.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Reed Shepard.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Cunningham on the wing. Here's Flag. And another miss by Milwaukee. Here's Shepard. He's watched by Cunningham. And the Boston Celtics will move on.
Lots of credit for the work and effort that they poured into winning this conference. It's a significant achievement. They've sent some of the best teams in the East home early.
But with that success, a reminder that the most difficult part of this journey lies ahead.
True enough, but still, only one team comes out of each conference. And every year is a battle for the chance to go to the finals.
A chance to celebrate this moment because preparations are now in motion for the biggest matchup of the year, the NBA Finals. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.